Hello my loves, it's Tuesday night, although it's actually Monday night following when I'm recording this. We didn't film a section for our usual Tuesday night's meals vlog, and that's because the lovely Rona, Jason's mum and my wonderful mother-in-law passed away this very afternoon. So it's been a very heavy day. We did have Aldi chicken Kievs, chips and peas and sweet corn for our meal, so we've added a picture of that to show you what we had, and we will get back into the normality of our meals vlog undoubtedly from tomorrow, but for today it's just this. Bye loves. Hello my loves, it's Wednesday night. Now, at this point in the meals vlog, I have to confess that I have no idea what's before this bit, who's done the voiceover, what we've said, but no doubt we've explained. And now we're getting back to some sense of normality, because that's what she would have wanted, because she liked these vlogs. Do you know, Rona? So I'll tell you that.
Very true.
So tonight we have, I had some long stem broccoli, which was just about like, you can still eat me, but tomorrow I'm done for. Do you know what I mean? Same with green beans, carrot, new potato, and this cooked much quicker than I kind of hoped it would. It's Mediterranean rusty style bake.
Cooked much quicker than you hoped it would.
Yeah, than I thought it would.
Ah, right.
It's this from Aldi. I think they were $2.99. We got two of them. We got this Mediterranean inspired one, which is potato and sweet potato baskets filled with aubergine ratatouille and Mediterranean inspired herbs. And there's an Indian one as well, and we just thought, ooh. So sometimes when you fancy a veg fest, do you know what I mean? It's good to just like, alright, well that needs using and it's still okay. That needs using, it's still okay. And I'll pad the rest out. Do you fancy having a taste of it, Brommers? Maybe cutting it open, see what it's like on the inside. Oh, it's quite crispy, isn't it?
It is, actually. It is. Wow.
Some people out there thinking, yeah, Nick Paul, you burned it. I didn't, honest look. I didn't burn it. I just gave it a bit crisp on edges, that's all.
Just have a little bite.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's potato rosti, you can't go wrong with that. You don't have to do anything with potatoes apart from grate them and form them into a shape. But what's the topping like?
It's great.
Is it nice?
It's really flavoursome. It's really ratatouille. Yeah, it's decent.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one. So $2.99. We'll let you know what we think of the Indian ones. And if you don't mind, we're going to settle down with a bit of comforting Janeway and devour this delicious dinner with a little bit of hot sauce. That one tonight. And actually these aren't called muffins on the pack. Have a right quick look. I read it before and I was like, alright, I need to say that word. Bap.
Yeah, wholemeal bats.
Yeah. Ooh, look at me bats, love.
From the Aldi.
Yeah, these are from the Aldi, clearly marked vegan. Sorry, I can't remember how much they were. Just picked them up today because we had no bread, and you know, us and bread with our evening meal. It's a very common theme, and that is unlikely to ever change. So Wednesday night's dinner: potatoes, carrots, green beans, broccoli, and a Mediterranean style rusty bake from the Aldi. Lovely. Bye loves. Hello my loves, it's Thursday, Do you want to do a mini?
You know what? No, you can. You are more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to just point the camera at me so I can say hello.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was going to talk about very briefly about the kind of day we've had.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't mind touching on that. I mean, you know, anybody who's been around the channel for a while knows that for the most part, we're, as much as we're able to, we're an open book. You know, the good, the bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
Both of us are obviously up and down like the weather at the moment.
Yeah.
Going through stages of grief backwards and forwards, up and down, left and right. It has been a day of it today. But we've got funeral arrangements sorted out and taken care of. We've seen Dad, he's doing all right. And, you know, it gives me also the opportunity to just thank yous all the comments on Paul's post, the outpouring of love, and us today reminding Dad of that.
Do you want to mention what we've arranged partly because of our YouTube channel?
Yeah, actually. So one of the things that today that we were asked was about webcasting the funeral, and maybe not for a lot of people, but for a few people, I'm sure. You know, Mum and Dad being in the vlogs is kind of, you know, you've got to know them through the vlogs in the same way that you've got to know us. So that will be an option.
Yeah. And we will share the link.
There'll be a link shared for anybody that wants to watch the webcast of the funeral. And that's also for some of our friends and family that are a little bit further afield here in the UK that also might not be able to make it to the funeral but would want to kind of be a part of it. So, yeah.
Well done, brothers.
Yeah.
Well done, love. Yeah, so it has been a bit of a day of it today. So we'll try and keep this meal bit brief because it's pretty obvious that we're having a vegan fish and chips. These are the fillets that you get during the meat-free weeks, often at Lidl, and I still had a box in the freezer. So it looks like this inside, and they're all right. Like Jay said, they smell more fishy than they taste, but they're a nice texture and it's a nice crumb, although I do prefer a batter. At $1.99 I'm getting them, you know what I mean. Oven chips, a mix of mushy peas and frozen peas and a fresh sliced tomato between us just because
health.
Yeah. And I've done a kind of tartar sauce. It's mayo, mustard, chopped gherkin and caper berries, which is usual, almost out of malt vinegar. So Jay's brought the balsamic in for him, and I've brought the coconut vinegar in for me because I'm not doing without vinegar. It's on our shopping list for tomorrow. And a muffin and a half each. Aren't we common? I'm going to try it. I tried some on my finger and I was like, nah, that'd go fine on chips. So this is the coconut vinegar sent to us by Dorcas, and I've used one full bottle already. But I'm like, do you know what? Let's go for it.
Why the heck not?
With malt vinegar, I would put way more on, usually. There we go.
Okay. Nice one.
Salted and vinegared, about to be peppered and then smashed right in my face. Thanks, guys, for everything. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, loves. Hello my loves, it's Friday night and we're having actually leftover soup from last week. If you watched last week's meals vlog, you'll know that I made the roasted butternut squash and sweet potato soup, and we had enough left for another meal, so I thought, oh, let's do soup and chips again. For those of you, it's your first time here who are thinking, what the fresh hell is this? Well, it's chips with soup poured over. Oh, it's lovely. There's a tiny pruttle, friend. But yeah, we're having soup and chips and a couple of slices of bread and butter. The chips have already been vinegared and salted before the soup went on, otherwise it just doesn't work right properly. Out to say, Bromers?
Not really, no. know.
You just want to say a quick hello.
Say a quick hello. Looking forward to this. Chips again, I know, but it's a funny week.
It is a funny week.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We had a lovely lunch out with Dad today.
We did. That was a really nice thing to do, actually.
In fact, I'll slap a quick picture up here. There you go. There's the three of us outside Molino Lounge with full bellies. Of course, we've been with Dad every day this week. And today we thought, let's go out for a bite to eat. So we did. So this is maybe lighter than we would have had. It's not though, is it? Soup and chips. Yeah. When all said and done. Soup and chips and bread and butter. Friday night's dinner. See you tomorrow. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Saturday night. And on this very day, this Saturday, the 14th of December 2024, right here, we did a vlog. We got back into our festive shopping vlogs and we did a little vlog. There's quite a bit in there, wasn't there, brothers?
Not a little vlog. A little vlog, but it was actually quite little. It's quite a short one, but it's got a lot crammed into it. And yeah, I mean, you know what? If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. But I will just touch on one thing I said in it, which is little.
Knocking it out of the park.
Decent.
Yeah.
Decent.
They're doing good. They really are. And tonight we're having these from Lidl, actually. The Plant Peri Peri No Chicken Pieces. We've had them before. We reviewed them and said that bite-wise, texture-wise, they were slightly like oomph. Quite firmish. Lovely flavour. This is the flat kebab breads. It's kebabs, actually, from Lidl. Every time we go I get one because you know we really like them. So on this far left side, mayo and sliced tomato. In the middle, the peri peri no chicken pieces with red pepper and onion fried in the wok and then drizzled lightly with Cholula, and then just a bit of green salad and some raw onion with some French style be good to yourself dressing from Sainsbury's. So there you go. Do you want to show people, because I usually show them how to fold it, because people often say, how do you eat that? Jason, show them how you eat it.
Well, it's basically just this. I think I mentioned it last time we had these. Is that, you know, you might sometimes get stuff coming out the bottom of it, depending on how careful you are. So I'd just kind of try and get everything as best as possible, like
sandwich
that.
Together.
And then just kind of, you know, hold the bottom. Try and avoid stuff from falling out. The bread is really robust, so it will hold together quite nicely. Take a firm grasp. And then really what you want to do is you kind of want to have two mouthfuls, two bites.
Why? Oh, yeah, so that you get... Oh, now I like to do that the other way. I like to have a bite of the meaty bit and then a bite of the salady bit, you know. So, there you go. Yeah, just fold them in half like that.
It's perfect.
You could be sensible and do half and half. You like all salad and tomato on one side, all meat on the other. But I like this. It's fancy.
You know what? It all gets mixed up when you're eating it, doesn't it?
It does. Did you enjoy that mouthful?
Great. No, really good. Really good. It's been a couple of weeks since we've had these, but they've rapidly become a firm favourite.
They're lovely. You should try them, guys, should you fancy. And we shall see you tomorrow. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Sunday night, and we're having this. It's actually one of both of our favourite meals now. In simplicity, because you can do it different ways. Tofu, veg, and rice. So I've chopped up, first I julienne 2 carrots and chopped up a yellow pepper, fried them in the wok, and then cut up the tofu. It's the plain super firm tofu from Aldi, less than £1 for a block, 2 blocks whacked in here. And then I added some soy sauce first, and then I realised I had some teriyaki sauce left from Lidl. So I used the rest of that with brown rice cooked with some chicken salt and edamame and a couple of paratha each. So yeah, we've got hot sauce there for the tofu, because undoubtedly it's. Have a taste, Jay. I don't know whether I would buy the teriyaki sauce again. I think it's a little bit sweet. What do you think? Or is it a really good sauce to add hot sauce to?
You know what? It is quite sweet, but there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
And I think I don't know teriyaki sauce enough to kind of weigh in on it, to be honest with you. But to me, it tastes lovely. I'm definitely going to have some hot sauce on my tofu and on my rice.
Yeah, me too.
Because
well, what is your fork? Just about how much?
This Fiji Fire.
This was from our lovely friend Katie.
Yeah, I was going to say that Katie got us and gave us at Northern Vegan Fest. Is absolutely delightful.
It's very hot.
I mean, it is, but by our palate, I think it's kind of middle level, maybe slightly higher than middle.
Telling other people.
Oh yeah.
It's, most people would say it's a very hot sauce.
Yeah.
But it's delicious. It's got a lot of flavour to it.
I think that's about right.
There you go, and I should be copying that exact pattern very shortly over here.
When you just have a little bit off the edge of the bottle.
Yeah. So we've got tofu with peppers and carrots in a teriyaki sauce, brown rice flavoured with some chicken salt, which is not made with chickens, it's what people used to season them, and it's very famous in Australia for being used in chippers in the chip shop.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. People get asked whether they want salt or chicken salt on their chips.
Nice.
And lovely edamame, which you can buy. Our Sainsbury's seems to have it back in now. Don't know how long for, but you can also buy it in Farm Foods, should you fancy giving it a try. Nearest thing I could compare it to is a broad bean. Different flavour, similar size and texture. Tell me if you agree with me down there. Don't fight me before Christmas. There we go. Tofu, veg and rice. Sunday night's dinner. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Monday night and the final night of this particular meals vlog. And we're going to keep it nice and short, unless you've got anything to say, Mr. Bromley.
I'd just say, it's been an odd week.
It has been an odd week.
It's been an odd week, and I was thinking about this before. I was like, we will keep this short, this last segment, but just briefly. Some people might think we should have took a week off. Do you know what I mean? But I was genuinely thinking before, and I was like, I don't think it would have helped necessarily.
No.
I think I have a tendency, if I'm not careful, to sink, and then if I sink for too long, I find it hard to get back up again. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just observing that.
I think we both prevent sinking as much as we can.
Yes.
These days, a trick we learned from the horror.
Yeah.
So tonight, I've said before, sometimes when I've only got a couple of potatoes and I only had 2 Maris Pipers left, I haven't got enough for mash. That's a minimum of 5 or 4 if they're really big ones. But what I do like to do is just sliced potato and onion in the steamer. So this is 2 Maris Piper potatoes and 2 onions, sliced very thin with me mandolin, and then steamed in layers with a lovely no steak pie from Tesco, some peas and sweet corn, and a huge amount of gravy that I've not even bothered pouring in my gravy pot, but I will show you a pour.
I just said to you, didn't I? I was like, are you sure you've got enough gravy there? Oh, I'm gonna say, let me come in. Get a nice shot.
I will stand up here. Ooh. There we go.
Fabulous.
Let's treat everyone, Jay. You do it as well. A double pouring on one vlog.
Getting into the festive spirit a little bit now, because I do kind of associate a good gravy pour with festive food, particularly Christmas Day.
Yeah, but we make that with cider, don't we? This is a meaty gravy made with 2 beef Vauxhall cubes, some Henderson's, you know, as in obviously the vegan beef style Vauxhall cubes, some Henderson's, and then thickened up with Bisto Best onion. So dinner tonight, a couple of slices of bread, scantily buttered because we haven't got much left and we need our crumpet in the morning. Oh, missus. Oh, the last dinner of the week. Bye, loves.